7:37 a.m. 18th of July 2026. Let's just get to it, the point, fast. When I say the word L-I-K-E, it's because I can't recall other words, so I'll start saying like. It's really horrible to have this kind of trauma just go on and on and on. This morning, the point here is I have to leave the Legion homeless shelter and march. Just keep marching up and down the fucking road. I'm sick of it. I can't stop and sit anywhere. I have to march, walk all the way the fuck to Penny Saver. Can't catch a bus, but when you look at the bus stops, it's individuals who use that special weapons, electronic weapons. They're just littered in the bus stops. And we'll get to that, but what I have to say is this, okay? I'm aware to the good military, this is men and women who are vastly more experienced than I am, okay? Who I have indescribable respect for, who saved my life. These individuals in the good military who saved my life, okay? Some are Russian, some are Chinese. These are allied forces, so let's remind the public who might be listening to this who the good military is, right? Okay, a big time IDF, I thank you for my life, okay? All right, so as I march, as of today's date on the calendar, the good military, this is the US military, this is the good guys and gals who are bombing the living heck out of Iran, okay? This is also to the good military individuals who are Iranian and who are Saudi Arabian. Yes, but we'll get to that another day, and it ain't gonna be today. Okay, so to the good military, thank you so much. You have taken the state of Washington. Thank you. That means our bases, our US bases, etc., etc. Thank you, God. Thank you. Okay, so this is huge, absolutely historic, and it will be on our history calendar date book, okay? So a sober-minded, reasonable adult can put together the pieces from here, okay? So they've taken the good military, the state of Washington. There is no more holding ground here for the keeping military, Russians, Ukrainians, all this crap, Russians, Ukrainians on crack, and Russians, Ukrainians on meth. There is no more holding ground for Iranian Guard here in Eastern Indian and Pakistani. It was fucking living hell, okay? So this would be I'm trying to cram this in. I have to march. I'm fucking not trying to do a elaborate report here, and I'm trying not to cuss. All right. So what they're gonna do, this whole crowd I just listed, and then some, everyone else who wants to join the gang here, evil military, Japan, all of them, fucking these evil bastards, scoundrel motherfuckers, excuse my language, out of Russia, out of Germany, out of the United States, out of Virginia, those really dangerous guys that I shelter in place from. Okay, they're going to keep going and going. And this is what I need to report. It's going to be an entire year. So they hope that they can keep going and going and going on like this. And they'll just bring in their military personnel. They'll just bring them in like they did in the capital of the United States, as they did with a lot of the Hispanic and Latino. They just brought them in as construction. They brought them in as this. They brought them in as that. So they look like civilian, and they just drag this out for an entire year, trying to reclaim and hold and stay in the Pacific Northwest. So I don't know about Alaska. I don't know about Oregon. I don't know about Idaho. I know Washington State is no longer under the stranglehold. This is through bases like Bremerton. Oh, I'm a direct eyewitness with my eyes blinking to that. They don't have it. So I just want to go look and see for myself. This is huge. It took time. I'm going to give the listener who's a civilian a timeline. This started in the Pacific Northwest 12 years ago. It's huge. Okay, I've been around for 9 years, going on 10. And once I came to the Pacific Northwest, you saw everything that happened, okay? So it's not a surprise. I'm gonna stop because this ferry dock, I'm a direct eyewitness, look it up by definition, to this ferry crew and these ferry people. So it has to do with my relatives, but that's what I want to get at. So places like Sherman Street, they're not places, they're historic, horrible places. But I'm not going to struggle with recalling words. Places like Sherman Street, places right underneath them, like Legion Homeless Shelter, just name it. And these other places, Indian reservations, places I'm forbidden from talking about, that the good military, I have to keep marching. The good military would prefer I don't just start talking about everything. And there's also places that I'm just completely ignorant to, which is for the better, okay? So any of these places, they want to keep them going for another year. That means I need to make plans all by myself to just keep walking down the street with one pair of combat boots and just keep going on and on in the United States of America after everything that happened in Washington, D.C. Just keep drifting and trying to compile a book and compile videos and just waiting for justice to be served. Still just waiting and wasting away and getting refused employment and get just everything, just my life fucking utterly destroyed all by myself. And my family members, we know what they're all about. They'll have a year left for this fucking bullshit. Okay, bye.